appreciative of all you guys subscribing to the channel. That means so much to me. And also, I got thinking of something. I was trying to think of something different, something unique. I got thinking, why not do some kind of a technical, you know, death, not really death metal, but metal that has a technical side to it a little bit. So I thought, why not? So basically, what we're talking about are, um, if you're sick, sorry, if you're sick of tracks divulging into an unpolished wall of white noise, and you are home to welcome to 20 tracks that redefine sonic oppression. There you go. Sorry, it's supposed to be a hook, but I'm not very good at doing it because of the fact that I didn't practice it beforehand. But anyway, that's part of the thing about live. It's a little bit more difficult than having a pre-recorded stuff, so it's gonna have some flaws. It's gonna have some errors. So anyway, like my pronunciation of bands itself. So I figured out of all the bands that were on the list, I did see one of the bands, so thought I would wear their shirt, Meshuggah, and I thought, why not? I forgot now what I was gonna say. Anyway, because I did not go to the concert tonight that I was thinking about going to, I wasn't planning on having anything ready, so I didn't take as much time. Well, I did take some time to do it. It took several hours or more to get everything around. But I wasn't sure what my topic was going to be because I was planning on going to Denver to see the show, and I got thinking, I would love to go, but with prices and stuff like that, gas. I thought it's especially when somebody else wasn't coming with me. That was the whole reason why I figured, well, I could go with him, and it'd be for two people, not just one. But I figured, I'm not gonna go to a smaller venue with a smaller band, by myself. I might have done it once at least or twice. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to talk about those songs. So right now we are talking about number 20 is Bleed from Meshuggah. It's the Godfathers of the 8-string groove deliver a masterclass of mathematical picking and foundational low end precision, which is awesome. And they have a really good job with their music, and especially this song here because it is phenomenal. So if you've never heard of Meshuggah's songs before, check them out. They are phenomenal when it comes to, and they're not quite so heavy. They're a little bit more, like I said, more technical. So that's what this whole list is about. Which I know there's a few songs and groups I have no idea how to pronounce, so I apologize ahead of time to those bands and to all you guys out there. From the Hand, Reflections is the band. It's an absolute assault of ultra dis- dishonest pitched shifts with hyper focused sub bass tracking that rattles your rib cage. There you go. It's got a heavy, rattling vibrational sound to it, I guess is what it sounds like, which I've never heard. Number 18 is 40 Stories of Avail, I think is how you say it. It's Alluvial. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Balance uh, broadening dark atmosphere with a immersive, heavy, flawless mixed rhythm section that hits like a freight train. Who knows? Might be really awesome with a heavy section like that. You never know. And quite a few of these I think have quite a bit of bass in them too. I believe, but I'm not certain on that. Number 17 is Among the Low and Empty. Signs of the Swarm is a modern industrial hinge deathcore mix where the bass drops feel like legitimate seismic events. Basically, it's supposed to rumble the earth, so to speak, I guess, from the sounds of it. Number 16 is Sun Eater from Lorna Shore, which I'm pretty sure that I have heard this one, and so have I heard the other song as well from Sign of Swarms. Combines a rapid fire symphony of black metal arrangement with incredible polished, hyper compressed modern deathcore mix, which I didn't think Lawrence Shore was death metal, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Or I mean, sorry, black metal. Sorry. Or well, it says death metal and deathcore mix. So maybe it's a black metal deathcore band sound to it. I don't know. Savior of None, Destroyer of All is the name of the song. Fit for an Autopsy. A massive wall of sound driven by a razor sharp guitar tracking with a fierce, direct, punchy low and presence. Punchy low end presence. Make sure I said that right. And we've got, let's see here, from Ruin We Rise is number 14. Shadow of Intent showcases a flawless technical execution where blistering metallurgical med I can't say it, melodic orchestrations never compromise with raw weight with a rhythm of the rhythm section. Sorry. Number 13 is Death Magic. Enterprise Earth is the name of the group, which I don't think I've ever heard them before. So that's something new for me. So check it out. And I definitely got the playlist ready for you guys this time. I got it set up. Hello, how's it going? Sorry I didn't see you. How are you doing, Nina? I think I hope I said that right. I'm good at butchering names, so I apologize. An aggressively dark multi-movement tracking an immersion sonic spectrum of carnivorous acoustic depths of crushing breakdowns. So that sounds like it might be pretty awesome with a crushing breakdowns with it. You never know. It'd be kind of interesting to find out. Second Death, which you think one death would be enough, from Black Tongue, which is actually an interesting name for a group, which I definitely have not heard this one. So, it'll be new to me along with you guys. The Golden Strand for slow, agonizing downturn that manages to retain perfect note definition amidst suffocating heaviness. And so, I don't always get a chance to listen to every single song before I put them on here. So, I'm not sure what to expect from them, but you never know. It'll be a surprise for all of us. Number 11 is Drone Corpse Manifest from Arcaspire, which pretty sure I've heard of Arcaspire before. They sound like the names rolled around before. A hyper polished tech death milestone, displaying blistering speeds and ultra precision note tracking that never blurs together. There you go. Number 10 is The Saw is the Law from Whitechapel. It's a classic groove heavy exhibition highlight showing how pristine production can amplify the pure impact of a down tuned riff. There you go. Let's see what we got here. Now this one, I know them fairly well. I've heard their music before, and personally, I think they're really good. Unlike my son, but it's okay. He has his own opinions about stuff. He's usually a lot heavier. But number 9 is Flying Whales from Gojira, which is really good. And I made a mistake a while back of saying that they were a new band, which apparently they've been around since 2000. But for me, the old bands are like from 2000 and before, so 80s and 90s, and the new bands are in the 2000s. So in a way, they are definitely been around for 25 years or close to it, from what I remember. I think that they started, but I'm not sure. Bridging the gap with a historic weight, this track leans into an organic, massive bass heavy mix that defines a generation of heavy riffing. And I will say that much. It is very heavy, and I think a lot of the songs probably on this list will be fairly heavy in the bass, which if you like that kind of music, it's awesome. It's not really super grungy or thrash type sound. It's a little deeper. And I think Meshuggah pulls that off very well, especially with some of their songs. Number 8 is Blood Eagle, and this is Periphery, I think is how you say it. Periphery. A relentless 3 guitar onslaught of low tone progressive aggression featuring some of the punchiest drum and bass tracks in modern metal history. There you go. Number 7, Three Bastards. Makes you wonder. It kind of reminds me of like Three Amigos, only Three Bastards, or Three Little Bastards. The Infinite Annihilator is the group. is a completely unhinged sonic experiment pushing the technical boundaries of speed and inhuman vocal delivery to their absolute limits. There you go. Number six is Where the Owl Knows My Name, which is actually an interesting title for a song. It kind of reminds me of maybe Harry Potter, probably. Who knows? Hello. Oh, sorry. Thought I had another hello. It says Q&A stuff. Let's see here. Rivers of Nile, it provides a staggering atmospheric layers of progressive saxophone textures. Hey, I like that sound. And can coexist with an immensely heavy dark mix. And the reason why I say that saxophone because it reminds me of the Muppets, the one guy that played the saxophone. I can't remember his name, but it's awesome. I always have like the saxophone kind of stuff and like cellos. So that's just me. Number five is Bleeding Sun from Chelsea's Grin, a dark, blackened deathcore track that maintains a wall to wall polished density, ensuring every kick drum punch cut through flawlessly. There you go. Number four is Red Dot to the Grave. It's a dark, blackened deathcore track that maintains a wall to wall polished intensity to ensuring every kick drum punch cuts through flawlessly. There you go. Did I already do this one? I think I did. I think I said Delivers a frantic, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is the one, as I know for a fact, I'm going to butcher big time. And I apologize to the band and all the fans of this band for sure. And I'm probably going to spell it out for you because it's definitely not in America, unfortunately. Number three is Dent Spanglish. I think it's DEN space SPANAKA and I'm not sure the little dots are. A above, I mean below it. NSLAN. It looks like Slain, because like Cad Bane Slain or something. And the group is called VILDHJARTA, to make sure I said this right. I totally screwed that up. An absolute pinnacle thrall subgenre weaving jagged, ambient, and mathematical unpredictability, low register stabs of pristine clarity. There you go. With pristine clarity. Make sure I got that right. Number two is We Eat Our Young from Cattle Decapitation. I messed that up. A terrifying, fast, pristine display of an emotion, a modern death grind featuring Travis Ryan's legacy, unique vocal range, cutting through a brilliant mix, and he definitely does that very well. So with Travis Ryan's legacy singing in Cattle Decapitation, they have such a really awesome group and songs that they have. It's phenomenal. If you've never heard them, check it out. Number one is Instill. A Human's Last Breath is the name of the group. The definitive standard for unforgivable heavy. A masterclass in modern tuning where crushing apocalyptic atmosphere meets unmatched mix precision. There you go. That's for our list for tonight. If you would like to go see any of these bands, and I'm hoping you do, that's the whole point of my channel in the first place, to get you guys to know not only the bands, the songs, but also more about them. If I can get them on here, that'd be awesome. I've got enough people now. I think I can do that. What do you guys think? I've got over 500 subscribers. I think that'll be enough, well, more than enough to at least get some people interested in that, I would assume. Tour date updates. The band Humanity's Last Breath is going to be on tour with Ashton European dominance. The cities with London, Berlin, Paris, Prague, Vienna, and the dates are October 2nd through November 2nd. Supporting acts is Vadalarda. I think that's that one I couldn't pronounce earlier. And Reflections. The album is Ashton, Ashen, Cattle Decapitation is a terrorist over North America in cities of New York, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles, and Seattle. I'm hoping that they do it on a day that I can go, because that'd be awesome. I love cattle decapitation. September 5th and October 1st, Sign of the Swarms and 200 Stab Wounds. Oh, that will be very good show. So you guys don't want to miss that show if you can make it. If you can call sick to work. I hate to admit that to anybody because I know there's some people that'll do that out there. But yeah, and that's kind of what one of the guys said at one of the concerts I was at, which I was off that night. So Fit for an Autopsy, the hell we have chosen worldwide. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and I'm not sure what the other one's called, but anyway, November 14th to November 25th. And the supporting acts is Silos and Judas Knife. I don't know if I've ever heard of them before, so that'd be kind of interesting. And their album is the Oh What the Hell Tour. There you go. Pretty awesome title for a actual album, right? And it's kind of interesting they have Hell Tour. So is it a tour or is it Hell Tour? I don't know, but it's hard to say. Lorna Shore and tour the Pain Remains Continuum in Tokyo. I don't know how to say it. Seoul and Sydney are the other two cities. They're going to be in December 2nd, December 15th. Supporting acts is Shadow Intent, and album is Pure Pain Remains. Hello, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I guess you're not that color. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I mean. If you like metal, check it out. Check out the channel, subscribe and like to the channel, and check out the actual songs. Okay, let me see here. Arc Aspire, that's the next one. Arc Aspire's tour is going to be Tech Trek Extreme in Toronto, Montreal, Boston, Philadelphia, and Atlanta in August 18th through December 9th. Cytotoxin and Revocation is the two bands that are going to be playing, and the album is Bleed the Future. There you go. So now, okay, you are okay. What's hard to say, right? So check out the channel, check out the songs that I just had. If you didn't see the whole thing, go back to the beginning and watch all the channel stuff. Plus, also, I'll try to add a playlist so that way you guys can check out. These are kind of a little bit bigger bands. They're kind of in between. You know, Meshuggah is, and so is Gojira, and Cattle Decapitation, Lorna Shore, Fit for an Autopsy. Let's see who else. Shadow of Intent. I'm not sure about that one. Whitechapel, and some of the other ones I don't know as well. So if you guys know these bands, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what your thoughts are of them or any other bands out there, or even a band that you might know, or even personally know, like you're actually in it and you're watching my channel. Come, tell me. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. I did have one guy that was interested, and I have not yet gotten a hold of him, so that's on me. So, but I'm hoping that maybe later on there will be some other shows where, like in Denver, that they might be able to talk to me later on. I do know there are some people that were going to be up in Denver. I was going to go, and I didn't go because of the fact that yeah, things happened. But anyway, maybe later on I'll catch up with them. There are local bands here in Colorado. I already did a little bit of a thing about some of those bands already. So if they're in Denver, right? I mean, if you're watching from Denver and you are from Denver and you have been to their show at the Black Sky Brewery, let me know. And if you haven't, let them know that I had it on here last week, or not last week, Friday night. So go let them know if you're there right now, or you're ending it, because I think yeah, it's already a little late for that now. But anyway, because I think they have to cut it short at like at 11 o'clock, which I think is kind of lame. So I think that law needs to be changed in Colorado. I think we need to play until at least midnight or maybe even 11:30, just so we have some more fun. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a bummer. We have like a curfew in Colorado, which is kind of a drag, I think. But anyway, so you guys know that. And if you want to check out more songs like this, please check out some of my other stuff in the other channels, because I'm trying to support all the little bands, the big bands, the ones in between. Trying to get the more smaller bands because I think they need it more than anybody else, and to get to know them personally. And I think the part of the reason why, like I said before, and I'll say it again, that the channel is about the voices of metal, people in that industry, people that are behind the scenes, people that are in security, whatever it is. I haven't done any interviews with them, but I want to get to know the bands probably more than anybody else because they're the ones that make the music, of course. But if I ever have somebody on there to interview, that seems really cool and really interesting. Like the one gentleman that was one of the venues, I can't remember the name of it, but if I trust me, if I go there again, maybe I'll talk to him and say, hey, would you like to be on my channel? I know he's going to be a little bit busy because he's working, so that would have to be a very small interview. Nah, I am. Oh, okay, just checking. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I am so sorry I didn't get to go to the concert. I figure with they have these really awesome pizzas at Black Sky Brewery. So if you ever go to Denver, check it out. On Saturdays, they do concerts with smaller bands, and most of them are somewhat local, but there are some bigger, a little bit bigger bands that are maybe a little bit more well known. So they have some really great pizza, and they also make their own beer there too. They have the distillery right behind where the bands are, so they perform right in front, which is awesome. So you think about that: beer and metal and pizza, right? And then magic on other nights too. So I forgot what night that was. I think it's like on a Wednesday, possibly. So go check them out if you're in the Denver area. Be awesome. I'm trying to help them out a little bit here because I figured they might need some promotion, but you never know. I didn't know they existed until I watched one of the shows up there. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't done so, please do so because, like I said before, and I'll say it again, without you guys, the channel won't grow. Without you guys, you can't help grow some of the smaller bands that I'm hoping to help out because I think they need that. And I know, like me, I'm sure they need the help. You know what I mean? So, like I said, metal community, metal family, help each other out. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you next week on Friday if I don't have anything else going on, which I know later on I will be seeing the Mandalorian movie. I forgot about that. I forgot what day it starts out. I'm going to be doing on a Saturday, so it's going to be real late. So I definitely will not be probably broadcasting then. If I have time, I might do a recording ahead of time and just have it set up to go start if I can figure it out to upload on Saturday night when I'm at the movie, maybe about the Mandalorian. Who knows? So thanks again for watching. Take care, and you guys have a wonderful night. Hello. I better wait around a little bit. I have a new person visiting. How are you? Chikachu, I think is how you say the name. Even with my new glasses, I still can't read half the type on here. It's so small, unless it's like right up here. That like about here. You know how it is. It's like you're looking at the phone, that kind of thing. It's a little closer. This is a little further back because I wanted you guys to see me. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. See, now you're number one on my fans. Well, I should say chatters of the evening. I have another one. So I'm going to see Mortal Kombat tomorrow. Oh, it's really good. I think you'll really like it. It's not exactly what I expected, but I will say it's really cool. There are some things could have been a little better, but other things are really cool. And there's a little humor in there and a lot of fun stuff, especially about certain individuals, which you wouldn't expect. Let's put it that way. It's pretty cool. That was pretty entertaining. It was really fun. So I'm trying to think, and it gives it a little bit of a not quite a backstory. I don't know. You'll have to watch it. I think it might have some of it. I think they kind of there was some sort of video short that somebody had. I think one of the actors that played in that I think was one of the ones that played in the movie too, but I'm not sure. Oh, you'll have to find out. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. No spoilers. I know. I was trying to be very vague. Let's put it that way. Now, The Mandalorian, though, I'm curious about it. I think I need to either subscribe to Disney Plus or find a way of watching some of the last couple episodes of Mandalorian so I can kind of follow through because I guess from what I've heard, This kind of picks up right where it left off at the very end of the last episode. So I want to check that out too. Yeah, you don't want to spoil it. Plus, I might spoil it for somebody else, and they might go, nah, nah, nah. I don't want spoilers, you know. So who knows? All right, I'll talk to you later. You come back on Friday, okay? I usually start at like 11:30 p.m. Colorado time. I don't know what it is on the East Coast. It'd be 2 hours later, which kind of sucks, and I apologize for that. It's like 1:30, no, 2:30. If you're California, it'd be 10:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Yeah, 12:30 and 1:30, I guess, depending on where you're at. Now, if you're way out there, like in another part of the globe, it's hard to say. Oh, I know, right? Oh, okay, 12:49. Okay, see, that's what. So you must be somewhere in that Kansas, in the middle area where the big state of Kansas and that maybe St. Louis or something. I'm not sure what state's involved in that, but yeah, it's kind of not the east side. No, yeah, east side. It's a mid east, I guess, or what do you call it? I don't know what Central Time. I think. Anyway, there you go. I'll see what I can do if I can record something. If not, you guys just have a night off, have fun. Maybe go to a concert instead of watching me, right? Oh, okay. Okay, you're in Canada. Cool. Northern Canada. So it's the central time in Canada. Okay. I'm not sure on Mother's Canada. So Mother's is the town or is it a different town? Just curious before I go. I'm usually on here a little longer this because there's always somebody that pops in at the last minute to talk to. So I'm kind of into the actual official broadcast. I'm just chatting with some of the people on the channel before I go. I just know it's northern Canada in the north. So are you gonna be a U.S. state eventually? Probably not. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was just joking about the state thing. Everybody keeps saying that and like Iceland and stuff, but who knows? Oh, okay. Now that one I'm not sure if I can pronounce right. I butcher everything, but I got you. Mantalopus Nopia, I think is how you pronounce that. Oh, Albert. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Well, it's rather interesting when I see some of the news and some of the things that I've heard certain individuals say. I'm not mentioning names here because I'm not trying to be political, because I'm not going to do that. But it's rather interesting that there was a documentary on, I think it is Amazon Prime, and it's about a guy from the future, and he talks about this time frame here as the stupid era. And I go, hmm. And he was explaining stuff, and it reminded me of what's going on right now. That basically, what he says that the countries are no longer countries anymore. They're owned by corporations, but they're bigger. There's like three, and that's it. Three. And they don't have the official original name. He says, well, this one is called this, but it used to be called Amazon, and this one is Barclays or something, and there's another one. I don't know. I forgot what the third one was. But yeah, it makes you wonder if that's not going to happen because of that. Who knows? I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah. Anyway, so do you have any questions? Yeah, you never know. You never know. I don't know if that's true. And there's supposed to be the Great Blackout, is what he called it. He called it the Great Blackout. And with data centers and AI, that might be a possibility. There might be an exertion of power and the whole grid goes down because apparently we've polluted the air, we have high toxicity, we have robots that take care of us. Um, in places we live that are a lot different than what we have now. It's really bizarre, and the atmosphere is highly toxic, which is kind of crazy. And I don't know how they produce food there in that time frame. That's what the guy said in this documentary that some guy interviewed this guy, and I thought, that's interesting. Apparently, he was caught taking stuff because he thought it was like in the future where he got things for free. So there's apparently the society has changed quite a bit on that from what he's saying, but I don't know. This is what he's claiming. But some of the stuff that's been going on kind of resembles some of the stuff that he's been talking about, which is kind of freaking me out a little bit. But this is way, way into the future where most of us will be long gone before then. Oh, see, yeah, it's on Amazon. I forgot the name of it, but you can put time travel. Trust me, time travel or time traveler, and you'll find it. It's really interesting. It's yeah, he's pretty serious about it. And the one guy said that he had, I think he took some hair follicles or something of the guys, and they had it tested, and it had high concentrations of radiation. He doesn't even exist on any database at all. Oh yeah, see, I'm into time travel. You know, maybe not from the future coming back, but more like movies and stuff. But actually, time travel, if it really does exist, be interesting to find out. And some people say that these aliens may be, who knows, time travelers from the future that are protecting us from our future selves or our past selves, so that way they can change their future to make things better for them. I know, right? So that that reminds me. That reminds me. Somebody said that there's certain things, like I forgot logos or something or different things like that. It's things that we thought were a certain way, but they're not now. Like we're in a different reality. So I'm wondering, is that happening right now? We just don't know it. Who knows, right? Oh, maybe. Who knows? It's hard to say. But the thing is, from what I know, what this guy's saying, if he is, then he's screwing up the future in a bad way, not a good way. I don't know. But there might be some other people trying to fix it. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not going to speculate. It's just one of those things. I like talking about stuff like this. It's really cool. Besides just metal music. I have other interests like art. Right here, there's Carla's art from Lord's Acid. She's the singer of Lord's Acid now, the new Acid Queen. And she's got a band called The Violent Hour. So if you have never checked out, check it out. And then this lady over here did a couple shirts and designs for Lamb of God. So that's some of her personal artwork. And then there's a skull off more to the side, which I'm not going to show because, yeah, it's going to screw up my stuff. What's this now? Oh, okay. I think I've heard something like that, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I've seen that with other people too. I thought there was somebody else, and there's also a more modern camera of some sorts in the past in a photo, which somebody had a picture of them take with a camera in his hands. I forgot who it was, and I thought it was somebody that they thought was from the future or from our time or something or beyond that. I don't know. So we'll see. It's hard to say. Yeah, check it out. They're kind of a techno. They're kind of more techno rave style music. It's not quite metal, but it's still a good band. And the thing is that, and she was from a metal band, so I like to feature her in there. Plus, her friend actually has her own stuff. I'm trying to remember her name on there. I'll have to look it up and find it for later. But she's got some really good music too. Yep. So, oh, and I forgot. They also have a new song with Carla singing it. So this is her very first single for the Lords of Acid, and as a thing called Glamour Boy or Good Boy or something boy. It's something to do kind of like in the 80s style vibe, with a mullet and everything like that. So it's kind of crazy. Yep. There you go. Definitely from Morbid Angel. He's got his own stuff going on, I think, right? I don't know it offhand. I know some things about different things with the songs and metal and different bands and stuff, but I'm trying to remember a lot of stuff because there's a lot of bands I still don't know everything about. See, yeah. Okay, gotcha. See, I don't know everything. Like I told somebody, just because it's called the voice of metal doesn't mean I know everything about metal. It's not. I know everything about metal. It's about the, the voice of metal, talking about metal. That's what it's about. Voice of metal instead of talking about metal. Because I was gonna name it talking about metal, but that was it. Kind of seemed lame. So I wanted to say let's go with the voice of metal because to me it sounds, more authoritarian. Well, not authoritarian, but you know what I mean, authoritative. There you go. That's the word I need to use. Right? Yeah, I just remember something. What's that? What'd you remember? Oh, Canada, right? Oh man. Mm. Ugh. Even last Friday, I got to talk about some bands from Colorado, and there was quite a few that were really small, so small that I couldn't find any music. Well, at least the songs I had on my list on YouTube. I think there might be on Spotify, but that's about it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I know. I know some of this encyclopedia of metal. I need to get him. I'd like to get him on here. It'd be kind of cool because you guys would like him. Mike's like very entertaining. He's definitely knowledgeable about all things metal. You want to know something about metal? He could probably answer it for you. He's like the Google of metal in a human form. I swear, he's just like all metal all the time. He said, "Did you hear this song? Did you hear this song?" It's like, "No, no, no." It's like it's like, how do you know all this stuff? It's like, well, I listen to a lot of metal. It's like, well, yeah, I know that, but my goodness, dude. It's like, do you have anything in your repertoire besides metal? Like other interests, like yeah, bird watching or something, or what? Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of crazy. He also likes country too, so he's got some other than metal, but he likes music, which is understandable. And he plays guitar, so hey, right? Canadian hard rock. There's a subject right there. Metal bands from Canada. That would be kind of cool. I think that would be interesting. I thought about doing different countries. I really did. I thought I've got states out kinda, except for a few I think I missed, and countries from different areas would be kind of cool. There are some places I don't think have very many metal bands in, but who knows? Disease. Okay, is that the song itself? Let me see. Let me look. Let's see. Let me look at this here. Hold on. Let's see. YouTube music. I'm gonna type it up so I can find it here, so I don't forget. Okay, it's D-I. Make sure it's S. Make sure I spell it right. It might be spelled like disease, but it's different. Oh, from Lady Gaga. That's what comes up. I mean, it's saliva. Artist, disease, Empire of Disease, Chapel of Disease. It's not an artist. I know that's a song. Oh, by Breach of Trust. Okay, so B. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Okay, okay, I see it now. I think. Oh, okay. Hold on. Settle for nothing. Okay. Is that just say settle for nothing? Breach of trust, disease. Okay, I think I'm not sure if they're showing it on here. Oh, right here. I think this is it's a video. It's not the song apparently. So I don't know if they have a song for it or not. I'll have to listen to it later because I got a thing with my headphones. So I don't have any speakers. Actually, I haven't had speakers in a long time. Just headphones. So so I will have to check that out. And then I thought I could see the song. I don't know if this is the actual song. See, I guess it's only the video. Apparently, they don't have the song. They have singles and EPs listed. Breach of Trust. Who am I? Um, I forgot what else they got here. Um, oh, okay, yeah, that's the video. It's just the video. So they got a lot more videos than they got actual songs on there. So who knows? Oh, okay, EMI and music. Yeah, in Canada. Oh, okay, that's where EMI is. Okay. I had no idea. See that I've heard the name, but I didn't know it's Canadian uh, record company or whatever they call those. Not record companies, but like Sony Records, that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we'll check it out. Check it out. All right, I'll keep it up here so that I have it and I'll listen to it after I'm done. So I will say goodnight because it's getting kind of late, and I'm sure it's late for you there, of course, because it was like an hour later, of course. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing and liking to the channel. It means a lot, the world to me. So if you can tell people about the channel, let them know. Say it's an awesome channel. He needs some support. Please do so. I appreciate it. It means a lot, and I'm sure, like I said, all the small bands that I try to get on here as much as I can will probably appreciate too, like Demon King and King 810 and Raven Black and some of the Denver bands here, like Dr. Nez and all those bands. I don't remember the other ones. Oh, Halo of Light was another one that I just recently saw last, well, couple weeks ago, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. But anyway. All right. Thank you very much. You take care, okay? Awesome, right? So, like I said before, and I'll say it again, and I'll do this hopefully again once more. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, awesome people, awesome groups, people that are behind the metal scene are awesome just as much as the people that are in it. So, if you are either a small band, if you are from a venue, and they're really awesome, let them know, thank them for what they do, the security guys, everything, because they help put on that show. So thank them for all they do, because without them we wouldn't have those wonderful shows. So take care, have a good night, and farewell for till next week.